All right, welcome back. So for this video, we are going to be working on updating a drawing. This is a final exercise for Introduction to 2D Drawings. So for step one, let's go ahead and make a copy of this actual document. And keep in mind, this is pretty cool. What we're going to be learning with this is that if we edit a certain file, we actually make edits to this entire project. All right, so let's go ahead and try that out. Remember, we'll be updating this drawing, so make sure you click that button when we see it or when we need to. So we've made our copy already. Let's go to step two and let's open up all of our assemblies and check them out. So we want to go to Handbrake Drawing. In this case, we open up all of our sheets and we can click on all of these to change up the drawings. So this is all the same project. So in step three, we are going to this handle here. So that will be located right here, handle. So we want to edit the main sketch. So let's go ahead and right click here, edit. I'm going to go to the front view. I'm dragging this down. All right. So in this situation, we're changing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measurements, and we're deleting this circle here. I left click with the mouse on this circle, and I click delete, and it's gone. So for this measurement here, I double click. Notice we want a value of 250. 250. Click here. Oops, that didn't change. So 250. Hit enter. 100. And notice we want a value of 125. Hit enter. Let's go to the side. So this one's trying to hide away. Let's move it over here. Right click or left click twice, and we change it to 25. Hit enter. This value, we also change it to 25. And remember, I'm getting these values from our instructions, 25, 25. Now we need to change the radius and diameter of this little circle here. So this is going to be to 15. That make it look nicer. We go to the front view. We made our changes. 1, 2, 3. Oops, this looks ugly. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 dimensions, and we released the circle. Let's move that out here to make it look nice. And everything looks good, except for this one. Better. All right, we hit the check mark. All right, and our edits have been made. So now notice, since we enlarged this, our handle is actually sticking out a bit further out here. So we're going to cover this right now in step 5. So notice we're going to mess with the extrude 2. So here's extrude 2. We edit. I'm going to go and change the view. Let's move this upwards. All right, so we want to change the depth to 175. Enter. And notice now we're covering all 3 holes here. And we hit the check mark. For step 6, we're changing the size of these holes right here. We're enlarging them with an M6 bolt. So we go down here to hole, right click, click edit. Let's go to the front side view. And notice how this will change right now when I change the size to M6. Notice it just went bigger. And there it is. We've accepted our changes. All right, so now we're going to update our other drawing. So we're navigating to the hydraulic brake assembly. This is it right here. And we're clicking on these 3 items. We're going to right click and edit standard content instance. So right click, edit standard content instance, and we're changing that bolt size to an M6 bolt. And we click update, and we click on the check mark. So notice we actually have the bolts included now. By the way, you can also play with this, pull up, pull down, and it works together. It's an entire mechanism. All right, so we're good here. So now for step 8, we are still in the handbrake drawing. Oh, we're actually going to navigate to the handbrake drawing itself. So let's go to the handbrake drawing. And now, since we've made changes, we need to edit. Or my bad, we need to update the drawing. So let's click here. And we're going to see that this shall update. So let's go to assembly 1. And let's watch this circle disappear and this handle enlarge. There it is. Our circle disappeared and our handle grew bigger. We go to handle here. We notice that we removed the circle. We go to our grip. Can't tell, but it's a bit bigger. All right, now for step 9, these are irrelevant points in the drawing now. Since the circle's gone, we don't need this dimension, and we don't need that either. So let's go ahead and delete that. So we go to our grip or our handle, and here it is. So let's go ahead and delete this. We click, left click, delete, left click, delete, and left click, delete. We don't need that. Let's click on this value here, and we delete. We're good. Now for step 10, we are going to, well, we already deleted that. Let's check again. Yep, we deleted that circle ahead. So now we only have this circle, so let's create a new dimension here. So here it is. We're going to add a smart dimension or a dimension. Let's zoom in right here. I click, whoops, and I click here. And the center of each circle is a value of 46. So at this point, they wanted us to organize these values and the dimensions to make sure everything looks neat. At this point, everything does look neat. So let's go here to the grip. And it looks like we're going to drag it over here to the right just to make sure everything looks a little bit neater. And I'm moving this piece out. And now everything looks pretty neat. We are good to go. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.